What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be doing my top 10 Stephen King books of all time. So without preamble, I'm going to get straight into it. Kicking off at number 10 is Skeleton Crew. It is my favourite book of stories that King has ever written. I mean, for the mist alone, come on, it is an amazing story. Things like Uncle Otto's truck, things like The Jaunt, The Monkey, The Raft, which was part of Creepshow back in 1982, which was a really cool segment. You should check that out. Number 9, we have the Bachman books. One of my favourites. My favourite story out of this collection, without a doubt, is The Long Walk. I think a lot of people will agree with me. It's short, it's violent, it's very frightening, with a totalitarian future of what could happen, and what the characters go through is just incredible. Coming in number 8, 11/22/63. How could you go wrong with Jake Epping, a teacher who goes back in time and has the opportunity to stop the Kennedy assassination? Fantastic reading. It's a bit of a brick, but it keeps you enthralled all the way through. Standout for me with this book was the cameo appearance from Richie and Bev from It when Jake goes back to 1958. That gives you chills. Coming in at number 7, we've got The Dark Tower, The Gunslinger. So this is the first in the Dark Tower series, and it just draws you into the series completely. The best scene in this book is where Roland the Gunslinger shoots the shit out of some inhabitants of Tull. It's called the Battle of Tull. It's just insane. So if you haven't read The Dark Tower, you need to get into that. Coming in at number 6, the book that started it all for me, Christine. I first discovered this in my school library when I was 15, and I thought, what? A haunted car, a possessed car? Are you kidding me? Remember checking it out, devouring it, and I've been a fan ever since. And around that time where he had his whole backlist, I just devoured it. I couldn't get enough, and have been a fan ever since. Coming in at number 5, we have Wizard and Glass. So this is book 5 of the Dark Tower series, my favourite of the entire series. Now, it goes into Roland the Gunslinger's backstory in a massive amount of detail, how he interacts with his childhood friends. What Roland goes through in this book is so tragic, it's just not funny. I'm also a hopeless romantic, so it explores Roland's love story with Susan Delgado, and the ending of this book is just insane. Now, it is pretty meaty at weighing in at about 830 odd pages, but it reads very quickly, and if you're new to the series, when you get to this one, you won't be disappointed. Coming in at number 4, Needful Things, one of King's most underrated books out there. It's one of my favourites for a number of reasons. I mean, the villain in it, Leland Gaunt, who plays the devil who comes to Castle Rock to prey on its inhabitants with gathering up as many souls as he can, basically, and turning everyone against each other. He winds them up like a couple of fuse boxes, and he knows everyone's prejudices and fears, and he feeds on that and exploits that, so that the underlying current of unrest and rivalry and feuding within the town is explored in awesome detail, and he literally destroys the town. Some of King's best writing, and down the track I will review this one in a bit more detail. Coming in at number 3, no surprises here with my fellow Stephen King fans, is The Stand. Has to be his masterpiece. What more can I say? I can talk about this one all day. It ticks all the boxes, and if you look up any Stephen King top 10s on the internet, you'll find this in a very, very high position, normally position 3 or 2. And coming in at number 2 is another awesome book, Stephen King's It. Don't need to say much about this one. Everyone knows the 1990 adaptation. The newer generation all know about It Chapter 1 and 2 that got released in recent years. I'll be doing a talk later on comparing the book to both adaptations, and that'll make for a very interesting talk as well. And coming in at number 1 is my all-time favourite King book of all time, The Shining. My favourite Stephen King book of all time. It just ticks so many boxes. It has no fault, in my opinion. The characters are amazing. Jack Torrance is such a tragic character with what happens to him. The interaction between Dick Heller and Danny is just really charming. Wendy's courage to overcome all the odds, and the setting itself, the Overlook is an actual character in the book itself. It's that vividly written, so no surprises here. It just ticks all the boxes, and yeah, enough said. My favourite book of all time. I will be reviewing it in more detail on the channel at some stage, so look out for that. So there we go. That was my top 10 Stephen King books. Hope you liked that. What Stephen King books do you like? Tell me in the comments below. I'd be interested to hear that. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. And there's much more content to come. Now, I'm going to finish the video by letting you know what I'll be doing. So at the end of this month, I'll be doing an October wrap-up. And I'll also be letting you know what my reading plans are for November and December, so watch out for that. What I thought I'll finish on is an unboxing. And I like watching these online with other booktubers that do it, so I thought I'll share that this morning. So got myself a parcel from Amazon. Now, if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you do get a really good discount at the moment. Not only that, I think I ordered this on Monday, and it arrived Tuesday afternoon, so a 24-hour turnaround time for a book lover. You just cannot argue with that. So let's open this and see what I've got. Well, I know what I've got, but I'll show you. It's not a massive box of books, it's just a couple of titles I ordered. Let's have a look. Okay, so the first one, Jim Butcher, Grave Peril, book number 3 in the series. I'm having a blast with this series. I like to read these in between thicker reads. They're a good palate cleanser. They're light. They're funny. Harry Dresden is an interesting character. He's this kick-ass wizard, but he's also a wise ass as well, and gets himself into a lot of self-inflicted trouble, but battles entities of the supernatural. So I've read the first 2 and can't wait to get stuck into the third one. And book number 4, Summer Night. So another one I'll be looking forward to in between reading some bricks I've got this month to, or next month to actually read. So there you go. Thank you for watching, and I'll be putting some more videos on this weekend, so watch for that. Thanks guys, see ya.